Hey everyone, and thank you for tuning in to Chasing Nursery. I know that I have been so far behind as far as posting videos, keeping you guys updated on my journey, but I must say it has been a journey. So let me catch you guys up and let you know what's been going on. So I did finish my mental health class and I got a B out of that class. It was a definite struggle, but by far was one of my favorite clinicals. It helped me learn a lot about me. Like if you saw my last video, I was so emotional because it helped me understand how important it is to be an amazing nurse, and that's for therapeutic communication. That's far as just loving your job and loving to interact with people and really help. The only reason I said that I wouldn't get into mental health is because there's so many people that are affected by it that it's just to the point where I feel like me personally would not be able to individually help everyone. And that's kind of scary, like I want to be able to jump in and help everyone, but I can't. So I just think I'm going to just stick to my ER for my first few years and then go into labor and delivery, which is what I want to do anyway. And I'm also going back to school. I did make the decision to go back to school to be a nurse practitioner. So I have a journey ahead of me, and I just love the fact that you guys are so supportive and everyone is so supportive, my friends, my family, and everyone in this journey. So back to my mental health class. So I did finish with a B, and I got a lot of knowledge out of that class, and I really appreciate that. Even now when I see my mental health professor, I see her in the hallway, I can't help but hug her because I have that emotional bond to her that I haven't had with another teacher before. So it's like she really helped me overcome a lot of things that I was battling as far as my anxiety goes, which is also a mental illness. So it helped me a lot. So I do appreciate that part of it. So I did post on my Facebook page that I got a B. So that's kind of sort of why I did not do the video, to let people know that, hey, I got a B in a class and, those type of things. So I do apologize. So right after that, right, I literally didn't have a break. We went right into our next set of classes. So right now I am in complex health. It's cardiac. So it's more so like we're in the ICU. And the thing about this session is, I know everyone's aware of what's going on with this coronavirus, COVID-19. It has taken over everything, not just elementary and middle and high schools, but also colleges and universities. It has taken over healthcare facilities. It's just really impacting our entire country as we see it now. The numbers in Georgia drastically went up. Everyone's kind of sort of like, yes, it's going to be something that's just going to pass through. Everything's gonna be okay, kind of like a snowstorm or something. Like everything's gonna just pass through. It's gonna be okay. But I don't think that we were prepared for this. I don't think the government was prepared for this. I don't know if they were or not. But anyways, in my eyes, I don't think that a lot of people were prepared for what is going on and what's happening now. So with that being said, every bit of my second week in class, we went through our second week in class, and in the middle of our simulation, it was like, okay, you guys are gonna finish out simulation, and then you're gonna be off for 2 weeks. Everything will be virtual. So all our classes now are online. So at first I was like, man, I might be good, but it's really not. I've never been a good online learner. I don't like classes online. Classes online for me seem to be a bit rushed, and I'm not that type of person that can understand and comprehend the information visually. I am a visual learner, but it's just a little different when it comes to visually. You're not physically there, and being on the actual computer looking at something is a little different for me. So, and then plus I'm a part of the 38 Club, so things are a little different. I'm still smart, but things are just a little different as far as how I perceive the information. So that's where I'm at right now. We're in the process of doing online classes. I have a huge exam on Thursday coming up. So I'm trying to get those together to actually work. I got some really good resources from some friends that have taken this class already, just giving me updated information like, hey, check this website out, check this website out, check this book out. These things to help you. And that's why I kind of made this as well, because I want people to be able to use resources and, tell someone else, hey, this is something you can use. This is a great resource. Check out this book and check out this. It's not a matter of like cheating or anything like that. It's a matter of helping each other out, because going through nursing school is very difficult. And it's a financial struggle. And for most of us, we don't just have that money like, readily handy or whatever. So I have kids. So with that being said, it's like I always don't have money to get this book or do this or get these index cards that are cute and colorful and help me understand what I'm writing and stuff like that. So it's just like these resources that other people give are relatively good. It's helpful. So, right now I am in, Jesus Christmas, what week am I in? I think I am in week 3. Yeah. Take that back. I'm in week 4 right now. So I'm in week 4. So I'm kind of sort of halfway there now at this margin. We're coming up on week 4. So I'm kind of sort of halfway at the margin. We have 8 weeks in our classes. So I'm almost there. It hasn't been as smooth as I wanted it to be. I love cardiac because I worked maybe, 8-9 years in a cardiac setting. I worked for a cardiologist. So for the most part, some of the things are familiar. And not being in the cardiac field for quite some time, I've been in urgent care now and I've been in primary care. So it's a little different. Everything is not focused on EKGs, ECGs, things like that. It's more so, or exercise treadmills, thalliums, stress tests, heart caths, things like that I used to be all into. It's not filtered on that anymore. It's more so like, or not focused on that, I meant. It's more so focused on, the abnormalities of your EKGs and things like that. But healthcare-wise, like my work environment is primary care. Like every once in a while we'll do an EKG if a patient comes in for chest pain or high blood pressure, something to that degree. We may do those, but for the most part, we do a lot of them for pre-op. Like we have a lot of patients that's going to Miami for surgeries and stuff like that. So with those, we do those more routinely. And those are always normal sinus rhythm. So I'm sitting there like, okay, those I can read without a shadow of a doubt. I see it. Not only does it have the interpretation at the top of it, but you can actually see it and know that it's normal sinus rhythm. It's like, so easy for me to detect that. Even like normal sinus tachycardia, things like that, like sinus tachycardia, sinus bradycardia, things like that I can relatively see. So now I'm to the point where I'm able to figure out if it's atrial fibrillation, atrial flutter, things like that I used to be able to pick up on real quick working in that setting. It kind of takes me a minute to understand it now. I'm like, okay, I remember this. So I'm kind of putting the pieces back together again, which is very helpful. But since I haven't been in a classroom setting, the things have not been as smooth as I like it to be, meaning I'm not connecting the dots like I want to. I want the dot to be here, there, here, there, here, there. It's not. I have scattered dots. It's like information here, information here, information here, information here, information here, information here. Macarena. So I feel crazy right now. I'm getting everything together though. Like I said, I'm using resources and things like that. So I really hope to ace this exam that I have on Thursday. We have a few quizzes after that. Then we have this huge presentation. And then we have our final exam the end of April. Now, in the midst of all that, we're supposed to start our clinicals like April 1st. So from what I was told, we will have to do our clinicals online as well, which is going to be another challenge for me, because I'm thinking to myself, like, how is that going to happen? How am I going to get fully dressed in these scrubs and be clinical compliant, sit at my table or my desk, one of the two, and sit there and listen for 8 hours? I don't know how that's going to work out, because I don't even watch TV for 8 hours. I don't do anything for 8 hours but work. And that's not sitting down for 8 total hours. So I'm going to have to figure that part out. I may have to take some periodic breaks in between and kind of walk around, stretch my legs a little bit, you know, take the laptop with me, walk around, because I can't sit that long. I don't have ADHD or anything like that, but I do have anxiety, and I can't sit there for that long of a period of time without feeling anxious. Like, I just have to get up and I have to do something. Like, same thing for me talking to you guys. I just feel like I have to move my hair. I feel like my chest itches. You know, there's just a number of things that's going on. But I'm okay, so don't worry. But yeah, so I'm working on that. This class is quite some class. So after this, I have to redo PEDS. I did tell you guys about that again. I did register for the class, so I will have PEDS in May. I am definitely not excited for that, because A, it's a class that I have to retake. Boo! And then on top of that, it's PEDS. So I love kids. I really do. I just don't like to work with them or their parents. I don't like anybody else's kids. You know, it's just one of those situations. I would never mistreat them or be mean or anything like that. It's just my personal preference. It's not to deal with pediatric patients. That's not why I'm not going into pediatrics. And that's for that reason. I don't want to deal with smaller patients or their parents. I like to be able to understand my patients and understand what they're going through, so I can help them. Yeah. I know we are supposed to be the advocates for the children, and the children need voices, and that's where like the nurses come in at. But we have special nurses for that, and they already know who they are. They have that in their hearts, and I know that. For me, my passion is helping bring life into this world, and that is me coaching someone through an easy pregnancy, difficult pregnancy. It doesn't matter. I want to be there for the whole ride of a labor. Yeah, so labor and delivery is my thing. I really want to do that. That's my passion. That's where my heart lies. So that's where I'm going. But anyways, I have that in May, and then I start my 3 C's in July. So hopefully this year goes by pretty quickly. I hope to be done at least by November. I'm hoping for that. But the way this financial aid and all these things are going, it's just a matter of we'll see. But I can tell you this, I am not stopping. I am almost there. I am at the end. I can see the light. And I am going to be an amazing nurse. And I know that. So anyways, I do promise to be on here a little bit more, even though the craziness is going on right now with the whole national crisis, the health crisis, the COVID crisis, coronavirus crisis, whatever you like to call it. I feel things are going to calm down. I will be able to calm down. And I also will be able to continue on my videos and my journey. So until next time, the next few days or so, I will post another video after I get out of my online class, which is Tuesday. I'll probably post a video on Wednesday. That'd probably be the best day for me. So stay tuned to that, and make sure you guys come check me out. Don't give up on me. I know I'm not as regular as I should be, but I'm working on it. Trust me, I am. So just work with me, have faith in me, okay? All right, so until next time, thank you guys for tuning in. Chasing Nurse Riri. Good night.